Hey, how's it going? This is Andres from ProventusNova, and today we're gonna be unboxing and assembling the ROSOrin robot kit from Hiwonder. Stay tuned till the end so you can learn what we're gonna be doing with this thing, because I promise you, it's gonna be pretty interesting. Alright, so first things first, let's see how we are gonna be opening this thing, because I don't even know what to expect. I've never played with one of these Hiwonder kits. We ordered because it seemed interesting and we had a great idea. So let's see how it goes. Alright, so let's start by opening this thing up. Let's see what we get inside. I'm gonna be using this kitchen knife because I didn't have my pocket knife handy. So let's see what we can do. I'm gonna try to not stop myself with this. Let's see. Right, oops. Okay, this is pretty well packed. I can tell you that much. It's full of tape. Let me try to open this up so you guys can see inside, alongside with me. I'm very interested to see what's gonna be included in this kit. I know that I ordered kind of like the second. There's different tiers, right? So you have the very standard one, the cheapest one, then which is pretty good actually. It comes with a CSI camera. I ordered the second one, which actually comes with a better camera. It has other features that we're looking forward to play with. The idea is to build a robot demo. But this thing, what I'm expecting is some assembly required. Otherwise, I'm gonna be disappointed because I'm expecting this to be like a like a Lego for grown-ups, right? But we'll see. Like either way, I'm gonna be really happy to see what's inside, and I can't wait to start programming it because that's the whole idea. So let's see. So moment of truth. Let's see what we can see inside of here. So it comes really pretty well packaged. This thing shipped from China, if I'm not mistaken, all the way to Costa Rica, and it arrived in pretty good condition. Like as you can see, the box is not damaged or anything, and they ship directly to us, so that's pretty good. So it comes with a really nice manual, if you can see here. The manual is actually just kind of like a way to assemble things, I think. So we're not gonna need that, right? I want to set it aside just in case. But so it comes with a manual. It comes pretty well packed with foam so that your kit is not damaged on shipping. Well, it actually comes pre-assembled. Like I don't see we're gonna need to assemble anything here. The robot comes pretty much assembled entirely. Let's see what we have here. So I think this is some sort of a speaker. We'll have to see. I need to check the manual that I threw away, right? So I'll have to see what this is, but this seems to be like a speaker. I don't know if you can see that. So it's a speaker. So it comes with that. It also comes with the power cable. So that's pretty standard, right? This is a camera that I ordered. So it comes with this camera, which is stereo camera. And I don't recall really, because I ordered this a couple weeks ago. So I don't really recall what was included in this thing, but I think it has some pretty cool features, so I'll have to see. Then it comes with all the circuitry. It seems like it comes with an antenna, it comes with a few cables, a few things. We'll dive into this later and see what we actually get on this little bag. We have another little bag with a bunch of bolts, so that's interesting because from what I can see, the kit is already assembled, so I wonder why do we need that, but okay. So it comes, once again, a bunch more foam, and then you get to see the actual robot. It is pretty interesting. I don't know if you can see that from the top-down shot, but it looks pretty cool, right? It's all aluminum, it's all metal, and yeah, I bet you guys are dying to see what's inside. So I want to try to pull this out without breaking anything else from what I have here on the table. Wow, it's pretty heavy. So that's good, that's cool. It seems really high quality. Let me try to pull this out without oof, yeah, this is hefty. I wanna see if there's something else inside here that I'm missing. But yeah, actually, so there's a ball, There's a remote, so it comes with a remote and everything so that you can drive it. My idea is to make it fully autonomous, but still. And a screwdriver, like that is always good when the kit includes the tools that you need. And this feels actually a really good screwdriver. It's not like one of those that you get with the furniture. So that's pretty cool. And then I think this box is officially empty, so I'm gonna just throw this away so that we can continue working on the experience. Yeah, so it looks pretty cool actually. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm gonna move the cameras around so that you can get a close-up of the robot, but it looks pretty interesting. It looks pretty cool. It is fully metal. It is heavy as heck. Oh, this is really heavy. Like, I don't even know, like that could be pretty well, like, I don't know, a couple kilograms, something like that. So it's pretty hefty. It looks pretty good. The build quality is amazing. It comes with this thing on top, which I don't really know what it is. I guess it's another sensor, and then it comes with the driver board inside. I was doing some reading, and I think the driver, like the board that controls all the components, is it's kind of like its own thing. It has a microcontroller inside, so you're able to talk with it via UART. So that's why I actually got it. I'm gonna tell you a little bit more in a bit, but for now, this is the robot kit. So it's pretty cool, as you can see. I'm pretty excited to start playing with this thing. All right, so I got myself a chair so you can help me go through this bunch of stuff, and let's figure out what we have in here. My idea is we can just kind of go through the items that we have here and try to figure out what they are by just looking at the manual. What a crazy idea, right? So let's start with the easy stuff. So okay, the power adapter. I wonder if the kit already comes with batteries or something. So I'll have to see. I bet it comes with some batteries because this is pretty heavy. I think so. I think the battery is in here. We'll have to check that. But I think battery is trapped here, so we can later see. And if the robot already comes with batteries, that's a big win. So the next step, well, this kind of controller, it reminds me of the PS2 controllers. I don't know if you guys had the chance to play with the PS2, but this was part of my of my childhood. So this is crazy. This is pretty cool. Okay, a little ball. I guess this is just kind of for doing some AI demos so that you can identify the ball and all that kind of stuff. And then this thing, I don't know what it is, so I'm gonna just open it up. Let's try to guess together, and then we can just kind of cheat and look into the manual and see what it is. But for the looks of it, I just think it's a speaker. Let me just try to pull this out. So it's a speaker. I think it's seems to be a USB speaker. But before we continue, let's get that clear. So I'm gonna take this little bag. These things are pretty good, like if you want to store electronics, so you better keep them. And let's see what we have in here. So okay, this is in Chinese and English, and it says Wonder Eco Pro. So that's the name of this little thing right here. Let me try to figure out what it is. Maybe somewhere in here. ROSOrin starter kit. So here, these are the different kits. So there's the starter kit, the one that I mentioned first. This is kind of like the cheapest one. It is pretty good, and it comes with a monocular camera. I think it is a CSI camera. The one that we got is this one, and it comes with a Aurora 930 Pro 3D depth camera. That's why we got it, because it looks pretty interesting. And then there's the advanced one, which comes with other stuff. Let's try to find what the Wonder Eco Pro. Okay, so it says it is a Wonder Eco Pro AI voice interaction box. So my guess is it's an array of microphones, and maybe something else. It might include even, like, I haven't read about this, but if it is meant for AI and all that stuff, I wouldn't be surprised if this included like some sort of kind of like voice recognition chip. Like there are some that are standalone, so I guess that might be it. I'm looking forward to playing with that. I need to know how to plug that into what we're planning to do next. So let's see. Okay, well, this is the camera. There's nothing much to see there. It is just it is a camera. It has depth perception, so that's pretty good if you're going to be doing some navigation and that kind of stuff. It seems to be USB, so that's interesting. I'll need to see how we can integrate that with my idea, but that's cool. And then this other box comes packed with different stuff, so let's see what we get inside. The other one, I already checked this one. I didn't resist. So they're just kind of hardware. It is just bolts and nuts that you can use to mount stuff into this thing. And this red thing that is inside, it is just an SD card. The thing that caught my attention is that it says a smart quality. so I think that's cool. Like you don't want to dump SD card into your project, right? So that's interesting. And let's see what we have in this box. Well, not this box, but this bag. So this seems to be filled with different items. So I wonder what we get inside. Let's see. So we get a little fan. If I guess if you're gonna be running some Jetson type thing, or I don't know if it is for the controller. I don't think so. I bet this is if you're gonna be running some Jetson, because this kit is meant for the Orin NVIDIA Jetson Orin series, like the Nano or the NX. And although we have a Nano, that's not what we want to do with this thing. It's actually far more interesting, I think, my opinion, right? So yeah, you get that. It's just kind of like a little fan, and then you have some connectors. I think these are power connectors. Is USB-C to power jack, kind of to 12-volt jack, and then 12-volt barrel, and then USB-C to USB-C. So I bet that's gonna be handy later. There's a heat sink with a fan incorporated, so I wonder what that is for. There is some sort of adapter board. I bet this is it looks pretty much like a Raspberry Pi type of header. So if you're gonna be working with Raspberry Pi, I bet this is for you. Like I bet this is for you to be able to have the interaction between the Raspberry Pi and all the hardware components that come with the kit. And this seems to be the same thing, but for NVIDIA Jetson. Like if you're familiar, I think I have one here, but it's plugged in. So if you're familiar with the NVIDIA Jetson, like this is pretty much a Jetson Nano kind of like stack. So I kind of like bet this is for that. I can look into the manual, but I'm willing to bet this is for that. So let's see. It really doesn't say. So I'm not 100% sure, but I think I'm spot on that one. So yeah, let's just go with that. I think those are just afterboards, depending on the kind of like the driver board you're going to be using, not the driver board, but the brain that you're going to be installing on your robot. So there are some standards if you want to install different stuff. There's this thing which is a little piece of I think it's MDF laser cut, so that you can use to install your board. I don't know if we're going to be using that. And there is a what seems to be a Wi-Fi antenna. So it is a Realtek antenna. It is for Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. So this is your Bluetooth and Wi-Fi antenna. You can use that if you want to. Now I can tell you what we're now I can actually tell you what we're looking forward to with this thing. So here's the story. We are pretty good friends with MediaTek guys, right? So they actually send us these two kits, which right now we're using for a customer project. And we're pretty good friends with them. So we were talking with Stefan, one of the guys there, and he was saying, hey, like we're looking to promote MediaTek Genio as a robotics platform. So we said, okay, yeah, that's interesting. We see where that could be pretty useful, because we've been kind of building projects a long time. We've already done a couple of them with MediaTek boards, and we think like they could be pretty good fit for a robotics project. So we said, okay, so we're gonna be thinking about an idea that we can kind of like put together so that we can help you guys promote the MediaTek Genio board. So this is what we came up with. Actually, we already presented this to MediaTek and they're pretty happy. Like are waiting on us to implement this. But so this Hiwonder kit, the ROSOrin, is meant to be used with NVIDIA Jetson Orin, right? Like there's another pretty similar one that is meant to be used with Raspberry Pi, and even so, like you can see, like there's adapters for the Raspberry Pi already on this kit. So this kit really doesn't care what board you use with it. Our idea is to actually get this to work with the MediaTek Genio boards. Right now, these two dev kits that we have here are Genio 720. Although our plan is to use the 520, and there's another company called MiTwell, and they have MediaTek based boards that are small form factor. These kits are from A-Mobile. They're pretty good kits. They're pretty amazing for development, although I don't think they're gonna be pretty kind of fitting on this thing. But if it comes to that, we're gonna try to fit them. However, for the time being, we're talking with MiTwell and see if they want to join our demo and provide their tiny boards so that we can adapt them to work with this thing. So if everything goes as planned, our idea is to get this thing to work with the MediaTek Genio and served as a marketing asset for everyone. Like it's going to be a marketing asset for MediaTek so they can showcase how their boards work for robotics. It's going to be a marketing asset for MiTwell, right? And it's also going to be a marketing asset for us. But what do you get? So you get a series of videos that are going to be pretty entertaining on us playing with this thing and figuring out, first of all, how to hook up one of these things to this other thing and get it to work. And second of all, yeah, we're gonna be doing some more demos. Like the initial part, just kind of getting to control the motors and all, that's the easy part, because after that our idea is to make this fully autonomous and have this run different AI demos, in the sense that, for example, we want to be able to capture from the camera and do different inference on stuff, have the robot take decisions or make decisions and all that kind of stuff. So look forward for the next videos, and hope you guys like this one. Hope also, like, we're gonna be reading the comments. Please let us know what you guys want to see us do with this thing. We're probably gonna be open sourcing the whole project, so you guys can go and build one. I wonder, like, I actually, like, this sounds like a pun, right? Like, I wonder if Hiwonder wants us to do this or not. But I'm pretty sure, like, once they figure it out, like, they also might be interested. So that's gonna be pretty interesting for the community. So yeah, stay tuned to see how we start working with this and the MediaTek boards. So we're gonna be giving you regular updates, and we're gonna be letting you know how we do stuff. But from now, the idea is to first kind of like get everything plugged, see if we can connect this driver board here for the motor with the kit, see if we can control the motors and all that, and then see if we can get some information from those sensors and start making decisions on driving the robot accordingly. But yeah, hope you guys like the video, and looking forward to see you in the next one. Okay, have a good one. Bye bye.